Hi, I'm Shawn Haven. I'm with the Friends of the Long Valley Public Library, and we are here at the book room to read a story. So the one we're going to read today is Smelly Socks. This is by Robert Munch. Smelly Socks. Oops, we missed a page here. This talks about the illustrator. Okay, the illustrator is Michael Marchenko. And a page turning is a thing. Anybody have any sword quick? Oh, for heaven's sake. Okay, so when Tina wanted new socks, her mom took her to the only store in town. This store only has black socks, said Tina. Can we please go across the river and get some really good socks? We can't drive across the river because there is no bridge here, said Tina's mom. You know it's a long, long way in the car. In the car. Okay. Cut. Okay. You know it's a long, long way to the only bridge, and besides, we don't have a car. This worked fine just a minute ago.
Do you need some of this?
Cut. Okie dokie then. Let's try this again. Okay. So now let's see if we're in the same place. Okay. So Tina went to her grandfather and said, "Can you please take me across the river in your boat? I want to buy some really good socks." "Oh, the motor's not working on the boat," said her grandfather. "Row," said Tina. "We can row. I will row and you can sit in the back of the boat." "Yes, you will row," said her grandfather. "Yes," said Tina. "Rowing is easy." So Tina got in the boat and rowed slowly. Splash, splash, splash. And the boat went in slow circles. Swish, swish, swish. Tina rowed fast. Splash, 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 splash. And the boat went in fast circles. Swish, 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 swish. "This boat has forgotten how to row," said Tina. "You sit in the back and tell me what to do," said her grandfather. So Tina sat in the back and told her grandfather how to row, and grandfather rowed all the way across the river. Then they walked all the way through the town to the big sock store. Okay. At the store, Tina tried on socks that were too big, socks that were too little, socks that were too blue, and socks that were too pink. Tina tried on millions and millions of socks. Finally, she found a perfect pair of red, yellow, and green socks. Then, since it was almost time for dinner, Tina and her grandfather ran back to the boat, and this time the boat sort of remembered how to row. Tina rowed round and round and round and round, and still got to the other side. When they got back, Tina ran and yelled, "Socks, socks, wonderful socks! These are the best socks I have ever seen in my life. Grandpa rowed me all the way across the river to get these. I am never going to take them off." "Never?" said Tina's mother. "Never," said Tina. "Uh-oh," said Tina's mother. So Tina wore her socks for a long time. She wore them for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 whole days. Her mother said, "Tina, I know you really love these socks. Just let me wash them really quick. They will start to smell if you don't get them washed." "Socks, wonderful socks," said Tina. "I am never, never going to take them off." After Tina wore her socks for 10 more days, the kids at school said, "Tina, what's that smell? Change your socks." "Socks, wonderful socks," said Tina. "I am never, 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 never going to take them off." Oops. We almost missed something important. Okay. After Tina wore her socks for 10 more days, a whole flock of Canada geese flew over her house and dropped right out of the sky from the smell. 2 moose walked through her yard and fell over from the smell. Ducks, raccoons, and squirrels fell over when she walked to school. Finally, even a skunk fell over from the smell. Tina's friends decided to do something. They all came to her house and knocked on the door. Blam, 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 blam. And when Tina opened the door, they grabbed her and they carried her to the river. They held their noses and took off her socks. The kids oops, we almost missed something else important. Okay, so some of the kids held Tina and some of the kids washed the socks. Scrub, 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 scrub. All the fish in the river floated up to the top and acted as if they were dead. The kids washed some more. Scrub, 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 scrub. All the beavers ran out of the river and went to live with Tina's grandfather. They washed some more. Scrub, 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 scrub. Far down the river, people said, "How come the river smells like dirty socks?" Finally, the socks were clean. "Wow," said Tina, "they look nicer when they're clean." "Wow," said Tina, "they smell nicer when they're clean." "Wow," said Tina, "they feel nicer when they're clean." Tina put on the socks and said, "I am going to wear clean socks from now on." The beavers left her grandfather's house and went back to the river. The Canada geese got up off the ground and flew away. The fish decided they were not dead after all and jumped and splashed in the river. Tina went to her mom and said, "My socks are nice and clean, and I think it would be very nice if you took me to town to get me a nice new red, yellow, and green shirt." "Promise to wash it?" said her mom. "No," said Tina. "If I wait long enough, the kids at school will wash it for me."